So hard to see all that damage, hard to imagine what people were thinking just as that water happened. All right, let's go ahead and switch gears real quick to your forecast. Larry Sprinkle standing by with a look at how your Friday and your weekend shaping up. Larry?
Starting out with, it almost looks tropical, the big cumulus clouds out there, the cumulus build up, but no storm clouds at the moment. This is Rock Hill, South Carolina from our Mr. Sparky Carolina Camera Network. It's a hot day across the entire region. Another view, this is Texas out to Carowinds. Good day to be there and enjoy the wave pool, especially in that area. It's 85 at Rockingham, 85 in the Queen City area. Cool spots, Boone and Jefferson in the 70s, 81 apiece at Shelby and Lincoln, 82 Rock Hill there in South Carolina. Over the past several days, hot weather, obviously a part of our weather picture. We made it to 94 degrees yesterday. We're in the upper 80s today. Then we take it from the weekend into next week, low, even mid-90s. So the hot weather is in our forecast ahead. A little bit of a weekend preview for you. We'll hit about 91 tomorrow. Slight chance of a storm. Low 90s again on Sunday. Hotter, isolated storms certainly will factor in the dew point. It's going to probably feel like about 100 degrees on Sunday, even hotter than that next week. Rainfall chances, limited chances over the weekend. Better opportunities we get to early part of next week. I think the middle of the week, even better chance we could see some storms out there. Along the Carolina coastline, dangerous rip currents out there, and that rip current risk all the way from the Outer Banks right across Morehead City down the Carolina coastline as far as Myrtle Beach, and then a little bit south of there around Charleston down to Hilton Head. And that's all from Henri, which is out in getting ready to be ornery. As take a look at this system. Winds 65 gusting to 75 miles per hour, moving northwest at about 7 miles per hour, tracking up the eastern seaboard on a beeline for New England. We're talking about headed almost on a beeline towards Boston, Massachusetts as we get into the latter part of the weekend, early part of next week. Sunday morning, 8 a.m. You could winds at 75 miles per hour. There's Boston right there. Long Island could make landfall, maybe Long Island, maybe eventually head up into New England. Monday morning, 8 a.m. with the tropical storm winds almost right on top of Boston, eventually heads up into Maine. So that's an interesting weather situation developing for the people up there. They could see certainly potential for hurricane. In fact, we do have hurricane watches in effect all the way from parts of New York State right into New England, just south of Providence. That's a hurricane watch in effect there. And as far as storm surge, we have storm surge watches all the way from parts of Long Island to Bridgeport, all the way to Providence. You can see out into Massachusetts, just to the east there of Boston. So that's going to be developing over the next several days. And we're still talking about Hurricane Grace, winds 85 gusting to 105 miles per hour, moving into mainland Mexico, and it'll definitely cause major problems there with high winds and obviously anywhere from about 7 to 14 inches of rainfall moving west at about 14 miles per hour. Certainly not a threat to us. For us today around the area, it's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s, maybe close to 90 degrees. Once again, there could be a few isolated thunderstorms, particularly from the afternoon into the early evening, much as we saw yesterday. Not everybody gets one, but when you have one of those, they're pretty strong. As far as temperatures today, for the most part, upper 80s and low 90s. 90 at Cheraw, right around 89 at Concord, mid to upper 70s, Boone and Jefferson, right around 89 right here in the Queen City. We could possibly touch that 90-degree mark. For the upcoming weekend, pretty much a dry weather weekend. 91 on Saturday, Sunday at 93, and really even hotter next week. Monday and Tuesday, high temperatures both days will be in the mid-90s. Tuesday with at 96 is going to feel like about 102. Then a better storm chance as we get towards the end of next week. And that's your first one forecast, Ben.